Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You start by powering the Piranhamax 4 die directly from a 12V source. This ensures stable readings. Once powered, make sure the transducer is mounted square to the transom and free of turbulence. This affects signal quality. Next, boot the unit and note the software version so you know which menu layout you have. As you follow these initial steps, you're removing common setup errors. They save time later and prevent phantom fish arches from bad installation. Now configure the sonar frequency and sensitivity. This is where readings become useful. You choose 200 kHz for detail in shallow water and 50 kHz for deeper coverage. Once done, tweak gain so true returns show as solid arches and background clutter drops. Make sure the depth range is either auto or set slightly beyond expected depth to avoid frequent scaling. When you tune these settings, you convert raw echoes into actionable information. Finally, engage dual imaging to see both raw and processed returns, because comparing both modes highlight structure and thermoclines more clearly. You should mark waypoints on promising targets so you can return or analyze them after the trip. If your picture is fuzzy or full of noise, inspect the transducer cable for kinks, verify a clean ground connection, and perform a soft reset. This often clears settings conflicts. These last steps close the loop between detection and action, letting you fish smarter.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.